what's up everyone? GameDad here, and I am coming at you all with a top 5 video this time, and we are taking a look at my personal top 5 games that have to do with water and the ocean. And the reason I specifically chose to do games related to the ocean is because of something that is super awesome that is happening right now, and that is the TeamSeas movement. Now, do you all remember Team Trees from like a year ago, where the goal was for everyone to come together and raise $20 million to plant 20 million trees? Well, Mr. Beast and Mark Rober are at it again, and they are actually creating TeamSeas this time to help raise $30 million to get rid of 30 million pounds of trash in the ocean. Now, TeamSeas is a global campaign that is trying to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of plastic and trash from not only our oceans, but also our rivers and beaches. It is also the second wave of the largest creator-led fundraising campaign to ever hit the internet. Now, in 2019 is whenever they launched Team Trees, and it was a massive success, and they ended up raising over $23 million to date. And in addition, it generated over 1 billion views on YouTube. And even 2 years later, Team Trees is still receiving donations, and it is still able to help plant 2,600 trees per day. Now, everyone over at TeamSeas has partnered with a couple of great charities to help make this possible, so that every dollar that you donate goes towards removing 1 pound of trash from the ocean, from beaches, and from rivers. And I will have a little bit more on that later in the video. Now we're going to go ahead and dive in and check out my top 5 favorite ocean/water related games. But first, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell. That way you can alert every time I got a new video coming out. Alright, now let's dive in and check out the games. Alright, so first up, now I know this game doesn't really have any ocean in it, but it can be done in the ocean, even if it is a little choppy, and that is Wakeboarding Unleashed featuring Sean Murray. Now, I was huge into wakeboarding whenever I was a kid, and all through my teen years, and I loved doing wakeboarding, and whenever this game came out originally on the Xbox, I had to pick it up because it was a blast. And it's no different now. I mean, the game is super fun, the graphics still hold up today, and even though the original Xbox is, long in the past, and we're past 360, Xbox One, and now we're in the series, the game is still super fun to play. Think Tony Hawk meets water, and you've got Wakeboarding Unleashed. You can launch off crazy ramps and tricks and rails and all kinds of stuff. You even have buttons so that you can actually let go of the rope, so you can go off and explore other areas and then call that rope back. You can do all kinds of crazy grind tricks. You can get in there and do all kinds of awesome flips and crazy big air stunts. And the locations are really cool. The very first location that it starts you off in, while they do add, they have some creative freedom with what they show in the different levels, the first one they start you off with is Lake Powell. That is a real life place, and the lake really does have a lot of the features that are in the level. So it's really cool to see a game that actually took a little creative freedom with real legitimate places, and a lot of the places are places I've actually gone wakeboarding at. So it was really cool to see that in a game, places that I've been able to go and do wakeboarding. Now, next up, we have Wave Race Blue Storm. Now, I debated if I wanted to do the original Wave Race or if I wanted to do Blue Storm, and I chose Blue Storm mainly because of the graphics and the amount of tricks that you can do. The original one is amazing and was a fantastic game, but Blue Storm added so much more and is a ton of fun. In my opinion, it definitely has a much steeper learning curve, but overall the game is fantastic. You get all kinds of crazy jet ski tricks that you can do, and you can do all kinds of tricks on the jet ski, off the jet ski, whether you're going above water, underwater, through the air. You can do all kinds of really cool stuff. And graphically, the game looks absolutely amazing, especially compared to its predecessor, which, by today's standards, looks like absolute dog garbage. The game controls very well, and once you learn how to do all the tricks and stuff, it's actually a lot of fun. In the beginning, like I said, there's definitely a learning curve trying to figure out how to do all the different combinations, but overall the game is fantastic. It looks great, it's got a killer soundtrack, and it's just a ton of fun. So if you've got a GameCube, I definitely recommend picking up Wave Race Blue Storm. All right, next up on the list we have Obzu. Now, this game, I first played it on PS4 a couple of years ago, I think, maybe 3-4 years ago now, actually, and the game is absolutely fantastic. Graphically, it's amazing. It holds up very well today, and the version that I'm actually showing you guys is actually from the Switch, because Super Rare Games did a physical release of the game. Now, if you like relaxation or kind of like walking sim style games, I think Obzu will absolutely fit right in. You're kind of in this open ocean world and exploring, and it's free roam, but at the same time, it is a quasi-guided experience to get you to the end. You seemingly just intuitively know where to go and what to do next. The graphics are beautiful, the ocean environments are absolutely gorgeous, and the gameplay is very simple and very easy to understand and very easy to use. Now, even though I'm playing this on Switch for this video and I've played it on PS4, it's also available on Xbox, and on all these consoles, I'm just amazed at how great it looks. Sure, when you look at something like, you know, on PlayStation, it looks a little bit better than the Switch. When you look at it on Xbox, it is absolutely amazing. The graphics on it, it has definitely got some next-gen updates to it, and the game is just, like I said, it's relaxing, it's chill, and it's a ton of fun. Alright, now coming in at number 2, we have Hydro Thunder. Now, the specific one that I'm putting in this video is Hydro Thunder Hurricane, which came out for the Xbox Live Arcade, and you can also play it on modern Xbox, stuff like that. I think they have it available for Windows as well, and I could have sworn they had it on Switch at some point, but I must be dreaming because I couldn't find it for the Switch for the purpose of this video. But Hydro Thunder as a whole is such an amazing, like, water sport, over-the-top arcade racing game, and Hydro Thunder Hurricane just takes all the nostalgic feels of the past and puts it in a nice, pretty new package, and the game is absolutely fantastic. It is so fun. It is arcade boat racing to the max. The graphics are amazing. The levels are excellent. There are so many just hidden secrets everywhere. There's tons of power-ups, tons of different boats and stuff that you can get, all kinds of modifications, races, time trials, tournaments. There is so much to do in this game. It's ridiculous just how much is available for the user to be able to do. And on top of all of those things that you can do, the game is fun. It is so fun and takes me back to old school arcades where you're sitting down and just having a blast playing some Hydro Thunder with your friends. Alright, now, before we get to my number 1 pick for greatest water-related kind of game, in my opinion, let's talk a little bit more about TeamSeas. Now, at the start of the video, I gave you guys all of the info that you need to know about why TeamSeas is happening, but there are 2 amazing charities that have partnered up with TeamSeas to make all of this possible. One is the Ocean Conservancy, and TeamSeas is partnering with them to help clean up the ocean and all of the beaches. And the other charity that TeamSeas is partnering up with to help clean up rivers is the Ocean Cleanup. Now, every single dollar raised with TeamSeas is going directly to these charitable partners. That way they can use the money effectively and help remove trash from our oceans, our beaches, and all of our rivers. And this is not only being done in the US, this is being done globally, everywhere. We are trying to clean it up. You know, all of the oceans, we're all connected to them in some way, so it's not just one place, it's the entire world. Now, with this video launching today, it is launching alongside hundreds, if not thousands of other videos, all promoting TeamSeas with hundreds, if not thousands of other creators. And that is because we want to make sure that every single video that is going up on any kind of social media, whether it is YouTube, TikTok, you know, Facebook, Twitter, everything is going to be absolutely, no pun intended, flooded with TeamSeas. Definitely be on the lookout for hashtag TeamSeas. Hopefully it will be a worldwide trending topic on every single social platform today. Now, if you want to find out more about TeamSeas, if you want to donate to TeamSeas, or if you want to find out more about all their social media accounts and everything like that, please visit teamseas.org, and I will also have a link to their website down in the description below. Now, I know I am not a huge creator by any means, but all money made off of this video is being directly sent over to TeamSeas. That way, the channel can do its part to help remove trash from oceans, beaches, and rivers, and I will also personally be donating to TeamSeas to help with that charitable effort as well. And I encourage anyone that is watching this video or any of the other videos coming out to make sure that you donate as well. And you don't have to donate hundreds or thousands or millions of dollars. All you have to do is donate $1. That's it. $1 is 1 pound of trash removed from oceans, beaches, and rivers. In fact, in the Team Trees campaign, the average donation was around $5. That's it. And that made such a massive impact in Team Trees, and that same thing can make a huge impact for TeamSeas. So again, I will have the website linked down in the description below, and also let me know down in the comments below. If you happen to make a donation, I would love to hear about it. And if you can't make a donation, that's totally fine too, but maybe you can help spread the word. Now, on to the #1 pick. The #1 video. I'm sure all of you are trying to figure out what it could possibly be, because I've already listed some absolutely great ones. You know, I tried to think of, maybe I could do like Ocarina of Time. They have Zora's Domain. That's all water, right? Okay, but that's not really a water game. And thought of, hey, Assassin's Creed, they have swimming. That's cool, but no, not a water game. I even thought about doing Sea of Thieves, but no, I've never played it, even though it totally is a water and ocean game. No, my #1 pick, you ready for this? It's definitely not a joke. Definitely not. Waterworld on the Virtual Boy. Okay, so this game, obviously, all you have to do is look at it and see what an epic masterpiece of design this game is. I mean, the ocean is black. Maybe that's a political statement on oil and stuff from the movie. I don't know. Okay, but get this. You get to drive your boat around and you get to shoot things. And not only do you get to shoot things, but you get to shoot people on jet skis, and you get to rescue people that are in the water. And then once that level is done, get this, you get to do it again. And after that, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. And yes, you get to do it again. So Waterworld on the Virtual Boy, obviously a masterpiece. And I don't have a way to properly capture footage coming from, you know, the actual headset. So this is emulated, and yeah, it looks like this when you're not looking through the 3D lenses. So yeah, Waterworld, that's my #1. Definitely #1. So there you have it, everyone. That is my top 5 ocean/water related games. Definitely picked the #1 spot for Waterworld because it's definitely my favorite. I'm definitely not making that up. And I definitely probably would have picked something like Sea of Thieves if I had actually played it, but I didn't. So there you go. That's my 5, okay? But you can let me know in the comments down below what your top 5 are, or maybe just one of your favorites. And if you liked today's video, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell. That way you get an alert every time I've got a new video coming out. And I know I've already said it a couple of times, but I'm going to say it again. Links in the description for TeamSeas.org. That way you guys can go check out everything that is going on with this amazing charity. It launches today. It is going through the end of January 2022, at least for this main push. And I don't see any reason why this goal can't be smashed. $30 million, that is a ton of money. But you know what? Oceans are important, and rivers are important, and our beaches are important. And if we all come together to do our part, 30 million in the grand scheme of things is not that much money. 30 million people, that's a drop in the bucket towards the population of the entire planet. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.